The diplomatic mission, ladies and gentlemen, as the situation in the country is already known to everyone out there, given the current security state of our country, it is indeed very important at this moment to inform every individual within this country about what is happening and why. A peaceful takeover from the PPP regime took place yesterday, the 22nd of July, 1994. The PPP government has been overthrown and an Armed Forces Provisional Ruling Council headed by Lieutenant Yahya Jammeh has been instituted. The reasons for this takeover are basically that the PPP government was supposed to be democratic and accountable, but this was never the case, as there has never been an independent electoral commission. There was rampant and outrageous corruption to a scale that the nation's coffers were looted by few individuals who, for the past 3 decades, made sure that they remained at the top. Misuse of public funds and embezzlement of the state machinery for private ends was the order of the day. The majority of Gambians are poorer today than they were in 1965, and only a few Gambians, obviously at the top at all times, live in flamboyant lifestyles and have everything at the detriment of the majority. This action is taken to rescue the dear motherland from the strangle grip of a corrupt and undemocratic system, and not against any foreign country. The Gambia will, as from now, strengthen and honor her international obligations under the new regime and will actively participate in all international fora, including the United Nations, the OAU, the Commonwealth of Nations, and ECOWAS. This regime is only transitional, and as soon as feasible, a transition to a democratic and non-corruptible rule will be conducted. This regime will at all times maintain a liberal free economic system and will open the doors to international bona fide investors. To our sister republics in our sub-region, especially Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry, Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, and others, a new era of strong fraternity and cordial brotherly ties, mutually beneficial to all, will be maintained. To our Gambian compatriots, both at home and abroad, we assure you that you do not need to have any fears of reprisals, vengeance, or witch hunts for any reason whatsoever. The new government will institute measures to ensure public accountability, welfare, equal distribution of the national cake, state transparency, and a just system. A just system of justice for all. You are assured of your security both at your homes and in the streets, and of your general welfare. You are, however, advised to go on your normal daily business peacefully. All workers in essential services, medical facilities, electric power and water supplies in particular, should report for duties immediately. All businesses should open for normal daily business. Everybody is hereby warned that no malicious acts or looting will be tolerated, and the police is hereby directed to ensure their normal general duties under their normal chain of command. All ministers in the former PPP government are to report to the nearest police station in their own interest. All permanent secretaries and civil servants in all levels of government should report to work not later than Monday, the 25th day of July, 1994. The permanent secretaries are to take charge of their ministries till further notice. All officers and men of the Gambia National Army, the Tactical Support Group, and the police should report to work immediately. All Gambians are required to participate positively towards the development of our beloved country. Fellow countrymen, thank you very much indeed for your cooperation, and may the Almighty Allah bless you all. Thank you.
Indiscipline, corruption, we've talked about these issues over and over and over again. They still seem to be a problem. They are a problem still, based on what you are saying. Did you, at any point in time, underestimate the extent of the problem?
Well, corruption, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it's very infinitesimal compared to certain countries. Most countries, in fact. We are the least corrupt country. But am I blowing my trumpet? No. We want to be a zero corruption country. We have zero tolerance for corruption. And it makes me annoyed that despite our fight against corruption, people are still very brave. One, not because they believe in God, because Allah would not protect you when you are corrupt, but because of this phenomenon of so-called marabouts. And so, people have gone to jail. 3/4 of the money they have stolen has been given to the marabouts. The marabouts are enjoying their life. They will not even run sort of cash power. The SIM card is always full. Their wives are so healthy and huge, enjoying life and driving expensive vehicles. You are in my hotel, 5-star. Wahu banya wahu do ega do gina. So, yes, did I expect that I would wipe out corruption? Yes, when I came in '94, that is what I thought. But I realized that corruption is like a hair. The more you save your hair, it goes back. In Depo, they used to say, Jiko na kawan. You save them, it will come back.
It also trickles down.
And I thought also that this is also another. I thought that if religion is deeply entrenched in the hearts of and minds of people, one would not need to fight corruption. I made a big mistake.
If they fear God.
The fear of God is not even there. Even those who are supposed to inculcate in the minds of people religion, the sacred text, they commercialize burials, recitation of the Quran. If your relative, God forbid, your relative dies and you don't have the money, they don't expect much from you. You find it difficult for an imam to go and take care of the rights. But let them hear that a big man, something died, all of them would be rushing there. The manual jaleji. And when a poor man dies. So, those people that are supposed to be representing God or the Prophet Sallallahu, they are taking his place to propagate Islam. Or I can talk about Islam because on the other side I have seen a better example. And always I tell them, we the Muslims are the problem in this country. Go to the courthouses and look at all the criminal cases new criminal cases that came up during the course of 2013. 99.9% are all Muslims. You go to Malta, you hardly find an Aku there. And they are Gambians. Whereas the population of Christians may be 5% in this country. The population of Christians in prison is less than 0.1% of the Gambian population. Then that begs the question. oh, yes, I'm poor, I have no other means, and that's why I had to steal. So, can you call corruption part of the human nature? Yes. But I think it is a sort of degrading moral values at homes. You look at it today. I'm not backing anyone, I'm speaking between me and the Almighty Allah. If we, the Muslims, follow the teachings of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Quran, this world would be the most peaceful world on earth. But we deviated. The threat to human existence today is unbridled materialism. I want to be wealthy, even at the expense of human life.
By any means available.
By any means available. So they tell you, this is what you go and buy 10 liters of oil, you go and adulterate it with only 100 liters because you want to make money. You don't care whether what you are putting there is toxic. For example, you say the country is difficult. You have Fatu and Maimuna. Maimuna is not working, but maybe has an uncle who has a lot of money, or an uncle who is helping her. Maimuna, right? Then your Fatu was in the same school with Maimuna. Every day you see Fatu, Maimuna go out. Maybe he's even going to computer classes. Comes up, he has money. Now your Fatu comes and says, Christmas is around, or Tobaski is around. Can you help me with something?